Okay, so here we have a question that is asking about creating a 5-bit decoder, 5-bit to 32-bit or 32 output decoder. And that's because when you have a binary number of 1, 0, or I think of 1, 1, 1, 1, I think you get 31 as that the number that you get from there. So the decoder is supposed to go from 0 all the way to 31 as the possible values that you can get from binary to decimal. And it's asking you to use 1 2 to 4-bit decoder. So let's just review what a decoder can do. So 2 to 4-bit. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do, let's just do O again. And then, yeah, so this is going to be a 2 to 4-bit decoder. And the way we configure, just like, this is binary, and this is decimal. And you can see that if you had like 0, 1 here, you would have 0. Oh, wait, I'm so dumb. I'm so sorry. I messed up here. This is supposed to actually be 0 to 3, not 0 to 4, because binary includes zeros. That's my goal, sorry. So you have the 0, 1, that'd be a 0 at 0, that'd be a 1, 0, 0. That makes pretty much sense, right? So what I want to see, what you want to think about when you're doing this sort of problem is how can you connect this type of thing to something like a 3-bit decoder, which looks like, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, looks like this. Well, you get 4 of them, and you also get 4 outputs from, this is a 2-bit decoder. So basically, what you want to do is if one of these is on, that turns on this 3-bit decoder. And I think you can see where I'm getting at here, maybe, is all of these decoders technically have an enable function feature thing. They can or they cannot. It kind of depends on how you build it. But all of these decoders can have an E. And basically, you're going to want to connect each of the outputs of this 2 to 4 decoder to all of these E's. So what you're going to have is going to look really complex, by the way. But please don't be scared by what it looks like, because I don't think it's that bad. It's just kind of weird to think about because you don't really think about these things. Okay. So we have 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So I'm gonna take this. This is going to be our main sort of, our first block here. And just to like visualize it one more time, because it might be confusing. Basically, if the number in here was 0, 0, this would be 1, 0, 0, 0, because this is going to turn on the very first thing, the very first decimal. If it were 0, 1, it would be 0, 1, 0, 0, because it's going to turn on the second bit, or in this case it's decimal 1, so it's going to turn on that one. If it were 1, 0, it's going to turn on number 2, so it's going to do 0. And finally, if you had 1, 1, it would be 0, 0, 0, 1. And so now that we have this concept, I guess, basically this thing is going to choose what our things are, which 3 to 8 decoder we're using. So these two numbers here get to determine which one of these devices are turned on. And this is going to be really tiny, but let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm just going to copy and paste this, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm just going to copy and paste these little guys. Okay, and now all of these guys also have an E that's an enable attached to them. So I'm going to draw the E on different sides of it, but just know that it doesn't have to be on any specific thing. And then this is going to connect, this first one is going to connect to this E. Oh my god, I can't draw. It's connected to this E. This one's going to connect to this E. This one's going to connect to that E. And then this one's going to connect to that E. And now, if you think about it, I guess, if you really think about it, so let's say this is 0, 1. That's going to turn on only this one. And all of these are going to be 0. And so because they're 0, these are all going to turn off. And this is the only one that can turn on. And so, you have, now you have 3 other bits here. So, you might be confused when it says 5-bit. These are your first two bits here. This is gonna be, I guess we can say I guess this is the most significant bit. So we can say this is I5, I4, and then each of these things all have 3 bits attached to them. This is I3. Actually, let's do, I'm so sorry. Let's do I4. I4, I3, because I just realized I forget that you guys have like zeros in this. I2, I1, I0. And now you basically have this entire thing here. here, here. And so it still holds true that, let's say, for instance, let's say you had 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. Let's say that I just picked random numbers. So first we look at here, 0, 0. Whoa. What does that equal in binary? That's 0. So this is going to be true, and all of these are going to be false because you're going to pick the 0, the number 0. What it represents from when you're converting from binary to decimal. And so all of these turn off, and then you have to just look at this guy up here. And so when all of those turn, let's just keep that turned off for now. Now we have 1, 1, 0. So we're gonna have 1, 1, 0. What is that? Well, that's 2 to the 2 plus 2 to the 1 plus 0. And that's going to be 5, the number 5. So on this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2. Oh, wait. No. We have to count 0. I'm so stupid. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. It's this one right here. So this is going to be a 1, and the rest of these are going to be 0. And if you really think about it, all of these are 0, and all of these are 0, and there's only one, which is a 1. So technically, we have okay, wait, maybe that last part didn't make any sense. All of these numbers here, every number here is a 0 except for this 1, 1 here. There are 32 outputs, and there are only 5 inputs. There's I4, I3, I2, I1, and I0. So you have a 5 to 32 decoder that can basically pick any combination of 5 1s or 0s and give a specific output out of these 32. And the way that works is through the enable on each of these connected to the output of the very first of this very first decoder. If that's confusing in any way, you can ask me and I can try to like make it make more sense. I can do one more example maybe. It's already been 13 minutes. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's just do something random like 1 0 0 1 0. Okay? So now let's separate this into this is I4 and I3. We have this as 1, this as 0. That in binary is 2 because 1 0 that's 2 in binary. So it's not, so this is a 0, this is a 0, this is a 1, and this is a 0. And now that means that all of these are turned off. Oh wait, all of these are turned off except for this one. So now we're looking at these 3, which equal I2, I1, and I0. So I2, I1, and I0. And now we're going to look at 0, 1, 0. And now 0, 1, 0, that is, again, 2 in binary. So we're going to go, what, oh, this is, oh wait, no. 0, 1, 2, oh, this is 2, so this is going to be 1. All of these are going to be 0. And again, we have one output out of 32 possible outputs as the only one that says 1. And our inputs are, and we only have 5 inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.